Definitely. Okay, we are live. Yes. Okay, guys, we are live on YouTube, and today we have a special meeting with the. I'm starting recording also, so we will have. We have recording of this video. Well, first of all, thank you very much for joining us from around the Europe, and we have today students who have registered for our event with the Erasmus students meeting. So we have a group of students from IET, and then we have students from our students from 2023 Erasmus students from University of Cordoba, University of Seville, University of Osijek, and Varna University of Management. And I remind you that this semester we have 18 students right now ongoing. And this is the second year we have this event meeting with the Erasmus students together with our mostly first year students in order to explain them about the program, how the program works, how you get to this program, how you have been involved to this program. And you can also share with your experience how is going your studies in your university. And of course, there will be a Q&A section where our students can have opportunity to ask you about anything they can ask. Maybe you can give them good tips, advices, suggestions, so how they also can be in place where you are sitting right now. I remember some of you were in first the meetings, we were also sitting in this room, listening others, as Mahmoud is smiling right now, remembering himself sitting there and asking the questions. So thank you very much for joining, and we start this IET Erasmus students meeting. And first of all, I want to give a floor to the biggest team, to Varna University of Management. So Firoz Alkhonov can shortly tell about summary about how is in Varna University of Management, how is Bulgaria in general, and then we can go.
Hey, thank you very much, Ustad. Good day, dear Ustad and dear friends. We would like to share our experience we are having right now in Bulgaria doing our Erasmus. So generally about Bulgaria, we can see that Bulgaria is a growing country within the European Union. We can see a lot of changes and aspirations to grow, and that's why it's a good country to study. About our studies, in the Varna University of Management, there is the high quality of education, of course, and my advice would be to all of you just to learn the skill of learning and studying more individually, because in the European countries there are mostly individual student-based approaches. That means that the teachers explain only lectures, and other assignments and the tasks will be done by you individually. And also you need to develop the skills of group working, because all our exams were given a task, and we had a multinational group. For example, my group was from me, from France, from Armenia, from Tunisia. It means that you need to be more tolerant in the perspectives of the cultural awareness, and it will help you to work more effectively. So that's my two best advices I can give you for the studies. Yes, you need to learn, develop the skills of working in the groups, especially in the groups of multinational surrounding people from all over the world. And you need to base your skills, you need to shape your skills on learning everything individually, because in IET we got used that our teachers help us a lot. Here you can see the help just with sharing the materials. If you don't understand something, the teacher will just provide you more materials for it, and you need to learn it yourself. That's why you need to sharpen the skills. If anybody from VUM wants to share his ideas and give some advices, I would be happy to give the floor to the next person. Thank you. And if you have questions, feel free to answer. Feel free to ask. Sorry.
Yeah. So let's keep it first time just introduction part, and we go with the suggestions, recommendations after. Okay. So we have just the introduction part. How many of you? What do you study? How is your expressions about the Bulgarian and Varna University management and so on? Just this information, and about the recommendation tips maybe a bit later. So next, I want to give a floor to Anisa Shordieva, who is currently in Osijek in Croatia. Please.
Hello, everyone. My name is Anisa Shordieva, and I'm the second course student. Right now, I'm in Croatia, in Josip Juraj Strossmayer University, and I study economic here. And I can say that the experience that I get here, it's very important, and there are some difference between our university, the system of education in our university, and in Croatia. First of all, it's a schedule of time when you should go to your classes, because we don't have four classes step by step, but we have separately time schedule. And also about the teacher's method, there are some differences between method in our country and in Croatia also. I think so. That's it.
Thank you, Anisa. Next, I want to go to Spain, to University of Cordoba, and I want to give a floor to Mohammad Said.
Hello, guys. My name is Mohammad Said Sharifov. A student of, as you know, Institute of Economy and Trade. Right now, I'm studying in University of Cordoba. I mean, I can say that in university, I mean, if we compare like University of Cordoba and our institute, I mean, our institute also provides like this good education. Our institute is like in a good line, but you can see some differences here too. I mean, University Cordoba, it has like a lot of faculties, a lot of international students, where you can, exchange information about yourself, about your culture. Here also, now here we're studying business, economy, and also as Okhunov mentioned, you should improve the skill. You should study a lot by yourself, because here we have a lot of individual tasks, work. So just teachers also share materials, and you should study by yourself. You should improve your group working, and you will improve a lot of your skills here, and so on. So that's it.
Thank you, Mohammad Said. So we move again, and let's hear our colleagues from University of Seville. We have doctorate students also. Darova, and Camilo Fernandez. They've been very recently in Seville, so so far your expressions, how is your studies? How is your research?
Okay. Hello, dear teachers and students. You know me, I am Camilo Farangues. I'm assistant researcher of social departments. Now we are in Seville in Spain. We are continuing our research work, our dissertation work in the University of Seville. Now I can say that this project, this program helping us to improve our knowledge, to get experience, to get some new things to add for our dissertation work. It is a great opportunity. We are, as you said, we are working individually, and we have some Spanish courses that we are doing right now, and we are learning Spanish language also, and we are traveling, we are sharing our culture, they are sharing their thoughts to us. It is, we are having a good time here.
Hi everyone. I think nobody knows me, but let me introduce myself. My name is Farzona, and I am a PhD researcher in IET TKUK, and now we are with teacher Komilova are in Seville. And in Seville now we are getting new experience, and due to our work plan in Seville, University of Seville, we got a new too many tasks that helps us to write and to get more experience, to get more knowledge. And also now in Seville, on 23rd of April is starting Feria, and we will get
yeah, it is a very big traditional festival. We are going to there next week, and cultural, yeah,
to attend there, and we will share more photos and videos from Feria. And you can also know about the Seville and traditional culture of Spain. So if you get more, if you learn and get more knowledge in Institute of Trade, Economy and Trade, you will. It will not be so difficult to travel and also to get more knowledge and study abroad.
To improve your worldview, of course.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Okay, we go back to Croatia. We have another participant from University of Osijek, Mirzo Bakhtiar, Mirzo Boboyev.
Hello everyone. My name is Mirzo Bakhtiar, and I am second year student of Institute of Economy and Trade. Right now I'm in Croatia studying in the Faculty of Economy. So the experience that I get from here is really great. I am very wonderful being here. I'm very happy because when you go abroad, you will not only improve your worldview, because when you are abroad, you like start working individually to learn more new skills, more new things, and this was one of the biggest steps toward my dreams in order to achieve all my dreams. So I am very happy being here. Universities are very good, teachers are very good. We have classes with for professionals, only professors will teach us, and the classes are, as other guys said, we must work individually. So our classes are interesting. So that's it.
Thank you. Okay, next, let's go back to Varner probably, and Bahur.
Hello everyone. As you know, I'm Maghrur, and right now currently I'm in Varna, studying the last semester of my bachelor degree here. And yeah, about the courses here, they're really intensive. Our professors, they're the professionals. Like on their sections, we got to study marketing, entrepreneurship, and I would say And I truly agree with the point of Firuz Okhunov. You should be really independent because you don't really get the support from a teacher. You can't rely on them like ours. You can't go every day ask them. You have to email them like a week before, and they can spare maybe like 10 minutes or 20 minutes just to sharing the needed materials, and you have to do your own research for materials, studies, the cases. So, and I highly recommend you guys just to begin it like from today and to start learning more outside of university, like not only like the subjects we study in college, maybe language, improve the skills like soft skills, technical skills, and like those points were going to help you a lot to be the next alumni. And as Ustad said, I think it was 2021 or 20. So I was in the same spot like you, but now I am from the opposite side of the screen. So I'm so happy, and so just never stop like developing yourself, and this can make you really strong individual in future. So good luck, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm here.
Thank you. Okay, let's hear Ilham Jabtusuna from University of Cordoba.
Hello everyone. As you know, I am studying in University of Cordoba. It's already been 2 months, and I have to tell you, this is the best experience that I'm having. And the University of Cordoba is like the highest rated university in all of the Spain. And Cordoba itself is one of the most designated city around the world to have your Erasmus. As like my colleagues mentioned, the quality of education is on the highest level. For example, professors, students, and one of the best things that I like about having Erasmus is like you have your classes from the students all across the world, and you can share your ideas, your point of views. And it is sad but very true. Nobody knows about Tajikistan. So before coming here, you have to learn a lot of things about your country, about history, about past. So you have to tell them, be representative of your country. And Erasmus is not just like about studying; it's like about traveling, about learning from different people. And just like people, Erasmus students love to say, Erasmus is not just a year in your life; it's your life in one. It's your life in 1 year.
Thank you very much, John. It's very inspiring expressions. So thank you. Okay, next go to the girls again. Maybe the Loza or Honora, please. Varna University of Management.
Hello, everyone. Now we at Varna University and Management. We get more experience and gave more information about some subjects. We get new knowledge, and it's very interesting and important here because you work in an international team and change your how can I say?
Mindset, worldview.
It's very interesting if you can work in international team. If you have some questions, you can ask us. We try to answer. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Ruqya, please.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ruqya. I'm fourth-year student in our institute. Now, currently, I'm doing my second Erasmus in Varna University of Management. The first Erasmus mobility I had last year in University of Cantabria, Spain. So what I would say it is that Erasmus is not just about studying. You will have also, like from my experience, I will say that you will have opportunity to travel a lot, to make friends worldwide, to have cultural exchange with them, have a lot of joy, and it's very interesting. So I would say that just be persistent to your goals, work hard until you will achieve your goals. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, let's move on with Masood Mahmoud.
Assalamu alaikum, Ustad, dear students. Everybody from English group, yes, Wani?
I think so. I believe so. Yes.
Okay, it's good opportunity for you studying in English groups in Institute of Economy and Trade, and you can study very well, study English, and as we come to the different countries, different European countries, and do your Erasmus and learn, travel, get experience, very good experience from your traveling, your studying, your speaking with international students, and you get very good experience for your life. And I hope every of you will be very good students and do your Erasmus. Thank you.
Okay, I want to bring Manager Mono and maybe ask you, what do you like about your Erasmus? You can say. Manager Mono, unmute yourself.
Good day, everybody. I'm Manisha Bono, and during the study, I could grow my personal and professional skills, and also develop my skills. The study is very interesting because the teachers the teachers has strong knowledge. Also, they give for us many tasks individually and group work. Also, group work very interesting in the group, in the international team. We exchange our mind, our opinion with them, and it was a good expression for me. And I recommend you to develop your English language also. First of all, English language. After this, the economic knowledge also. It's very important. That's right.
Thank you. Okay, we have some few more people. Then we go to the more questions and session, question and answer session. Okay, Abdul Hafiz, please.
Assalamu alaikum, Ustad. Hello, guys. My name is Abdul Hafiz Qodirev. So I'm also a part of this big Warner group. So first of all, I wanted to strictly advise you to start hard, to use this opportunity, and don't miss this opportunity, because you will not have many opportunities like this. So what I like most about Warner is very international environment. So we are starting with the students around the world, a lot of international students, so we can understand more about their cultures, about their traditions, so it is very interesting. And as my friend mentioned before, not all of them know about Tajikistan, so we study about our country first of all, and try to introduce ourselves in their international environment, international groups. So yeah, it's all. So if you have any questions, like.
Thank you. Yeah, we will go to the questions later. Lutful Hoca, please.
Assalamu alaikum, Sot. Assalamu alaikum to everyone. My name is Lutful Hoca, majoring IT student. So some short brief about the studying in 1 year's University of Management. So during study, everyone and including us can get new skills and develop our skills of studying, coding, and so that's all. Brief skill to ask
Well,
me
John,
questions.
how do you find classes? Because you study the IT, and is it difficult for you to follow IT courses in Varna, or is it about the same?
Some different features which differs from our university. That is, we are studying new techniques, and we should have some additional skills to study here. As an example, is learning English and improving our English. And I think a little bit difficult than our university because of some new techniques.
Okay, thank you. We have another from IT background, Muhammad Shorodas, please.
Hello everyone, I'm Muhammad I'm a third-year student and doing my Erasmus Mobility and Learning University of Management. As my fellow said, it's a great opportunity to exchange your knowledge, your culture, and I'm studying here IT. We in Institute of Economy. At the Institute of Economy, we studied like simple technologies, not so complicated. And now we are studying here like .NET framework, ASP.NET, and so on. It's a bit difficult, but we're trying our best. And it's a great opportunity to exchange, yes, and not only learn, but won some trophies as we did last weekend. Me, Maghrur, and Iskandar participated in table tennis tournament, and we won third place, and it was a great pleasure.
Yeah, congratulations with the winning.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, next let's hear Iskandar Sharipov.
Hello, former students. I'm Iskandar Sharipov, and now I'm studying at Varna University of Management. And all of my friends told about the study here, about learning, but I want to say about the life and about the Varna city. Here in Varna is a very beautiful city, because of the Varna is located in the border with the Black Sea. And here there are a lot of tourists and students from other countries. You can develop your intercultural awareness. And we also have many friends from France, from Brazil. And also we participated in some sport games. We live near the university, and we have everyday plays with another students, football, tennis, and basketball. And also you can hear see the beautiful places, historical places, and develop your knowledge about the culture of another country. And if you want to ask any question, feel free.
Thank you. Okay, we have Suponjon left and then Fakhruddin. Please, Suponjon.
Dear all, dear teacher, dear students, we are glad to see all of you. Again, we started meets about each of you because we haven't seen each other for a long time. And at the moment, I'm doing my Erasmus mobility in Bulgaria in Varna University of Management. And of course, this university has high quality of education. It's like a different point of view, as especially for me. Here during of my education, I understood how to be confident, how to improve my skills, starting from speech and how to be confident. It really gives you a great opportunity to improve yourself. And what else? And just as Abdul said, please study hard. And that's all. If anyone has a question.
Thank you. Okay, Fakhruddin, are you here?
Hello, everyone. Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, okay, maybe you can just tell about your previous experience, how you were in Cordoba, and about your future coming plans.
Okay, so my first Erasmus experience was in 2020 in coronavirus time. So I can say that it was pretty exciting. Like we were in lockdown, and also we tried to travel. I got for myself a lot of useful things, and I can say that it was the best time of my student life because in Erasmus we really understand what does it mean? What does it mean to be a student? What does it mean how to live as a student in abroad? And we got a lot of friends from all over the world. We also were in Cordoba for 5 months. And when we arrived in February, after 1 month in March, it starts to spread coronavirus everywhere, and there was lockdown for 2 months. We were in lockdown. In lockdown, we also tried to do some things. Even we tried to be bloggers in these times. Like we tried to make some videos, funny videos, and we were in touch with our family, with our friends also. And after 2 months, it started from April, May. Lockdown was pretty easier, that we could travel, and we traveled with our team to other cities in Spain, and also made friends there. We also studied. Beside it, we also studied in lockdown. Our classes were online. All our classes were online. And what else I can say? Guys, I'm really happy for you that right now you are also Erasmus students studying abroad and seeing these things. And for me also, it is my second chance to be an Erasmus student. In August, we are going to Finland as a master degree student, and I really appreciate it. I'm really grateful for this chance. And I hope that also in this, my experience, I will get new things for myself, for my development. And after coming back, I can share with it with our students, with my course mates, that this is a really best thing. And this was a short story about our Erasmus story in 2020. So if you have any questions, feel free. I'm here. And by the way, right now I'm in Tajikistan. I'm working and also studying the master degree. And I can say that in master degree, we also have this opportunity for students to go abroad with Erasmus Plus program and find also even some good jobs after this Erasmus experience. Because I started my career after Erasmus, it gave me a lot of things, a lot of useful skills.
Thank you very much, Fakhruddin. Yeah, the experiences are very important to be shared. I just want to remind that this year, as we said, so if they have 18 students right now on mobility ongoing, you are 18, and we are about to complete more than 16 teaching mobilities. So we are completing a lot of mobilities for the short term for the teachers. So we have next week's guys in Croatia, Digital Factor and in Safon ways. We will have two teachers coming from World Economy Department and Accounting Department to visit you in Croatia. And in Seville, Convidom and Haidar wait a big team, 5 teachers, different rank teachers going to Seville, 5% this May. Also, we are about to send 4 teachers to Finland to our Lauri University of Applied Sciences, and possibly coming semester we will have the ability to University of Cantabria, which is right now ongoing actually for students and for teachers as well, and also for University of Cordoba. We are expecting the teaching ability, but maybe a little bit later. So I think probably you missed the hearing of the bell, right? Okay, so let's move on, and we have the students from first year, second year, third year, yes, students. So please, this is your turn. So what can be the questions about? You can ask the questions about how was the application procedure, how was the interview about, what you can recommend, what they should do, how to prepare documents in general, what about the scholarship, how about the organizational questions, visas, and so on. Please, feel free to ask questions and ask some recommendations. Any questions, please?
Hello, everyone. My name is Okunu Nilfar, and I am a second-year student of our institute. And I am so happy see all of you guys. And I have a question. How do you pass your exams, and are there any differences from us? From our university, I mean.
Okay, so for these questions, I can answer from the point of view of the Varna University of Management, and I'm sure that other universities will do the same. And as for the Varna University of Management, our exam system is different from our Institute of Economy and Trade, because here we have no just computerized tests. The thing we are doing for our final exams is to have 1 or 2 tasks or assignments where you need to work and prepare your projects and some individual projects. that's the thing. It is, we can say that in the Varna University of Management, the tasks and exams are all practice-based and project-based, has a project-based orientation. That's for the Varna University of Management. Thank you.
I have a question.
Please.
Hello to everyone, and I thank you to all of you for giving us best and good advices. And my question is, what we should do at first? What's the main important thing at first that we should do in order to be successful as you?
If you guys let me, and I'm gonna answer for this question. First of all, I would say you have a dream. Dreams makes you to set your goals. Goals makes you to perform, to start, to study. You know, this is the circle. Now, I'm gonna advise you that never stop moving towards your dreams. Study hard, work hard, and the knowledge. It's not all about coming to university to study 5 hours, go out. No, you should work more outside of it. You should. I highly recommend you guys to get a volunteering jobs in a non-private, like non-governmental organization that we have in Khujand, or just to start your own volunteering activities in the university to get together with the students. And I think whenever you get together, you can discuss where the discussions, you can get debates to improve your knowledges. And I highly recommend you guys to start reading books. And as we mentioned before, to improve your soft skills. So this is like the steps which can make you successful, and always dream big and set big goals. That's the point. Thanks.
Thank you very much for the best advice.
And if you let me, I would also like to give some advices. First of all, do not focus on just one program. Try to look for opportunities that makes you a better person, develops your skill. For example, we have a lot of opportunities in our university. Last year we had Startup Choykhona, we had PaySaf in different universities. We have a lot of free courses. As like Maghrur Rako mentioned, try to participate in debate classes. Try to volunteer more, because if you like develop yourself from every point, Erasmus like interview, motivation letter, it will come easy for you.
Thank you.
Questions? I have a question.
First of all, salam alaikum to everyone. I have a question. Beside education and touristics fair, what everyone you studying and can you use to improve our economy in homeland Tajikistan? Thank
you.
So first of all, thanks for the question. It's really interesting, except like tourists, why wish the point why we're here to study and to be the good professionals of our jobs, and then further to contribute to development of beloved Tajikistan. And can you mention like a little bit specific, because if you wanted to ask why can we contribute to developing the country, its country is really big and the person is just one. So as I think it's like Steve Jobs, all the great things in business, they're done by the group of people. So that when we get together, that's the big power. And this is not all about the individual. And all our goals, they should be like smart, specific, measurable, achievable, and the R one.
Realistic.
Realistic, and T.
Right.
Yes. So always try to be like specific, and like even like small things can contribute a lot. We can think about like big things, but we don't perform. But we have a small goal, which makes a lot contribution to the community. So that's I think, my point of view. If anyone wants some add to something, and that's all.
I can clarify here, the point is that at some points, in 2011, back to many years ago, I was also in Erasmus, and it indeed changed people. So the result, and I know a lot of my friends who were at the same time on Erasmus and who are right now contributing to the development of the country. It doesn't matter if you are contributing with the billions or millions, just a small step to the contribution that you are making something better. We can say that this program is successful and it has some good results. So if you just see, answering you, if you see all the alumni that passed from the Erasmus, for example, many of them, they are right now working in big companies. They have improved their chances to be employed. They've been employed in a very good positions. Fakhruddin right now, he is chairing one of the big representatives of Al-Islam. A lot of other alumni, they are working in a very good jobs, and they can compare something. You can compare life within the economy in some other country which is developed, whether you have some other sort of the service, you have been serviced differently, you have been living in a different environment, in different economy, and you can have this comparison. You have the comparative analysis, and you know how you can make something better. You can just analyze, and you can just evaluate yourself how you can be more better than yourself, or how you can make your community more better. So it's individually. Of course, not all of them they can say something that I could do, but this is some small that makes you something better. If you can make better 20 people, right? If you can make better 20 people, these 20 people will try to make better other 20 peoples. So if we want to develop our country, we have to give a good education to our kids, to all of us. It's said that having international education is one of the best experiences you can educate yourself, understand different cultures, understand how the business works in different countries, how opens your doors to make international business, international communications, international networks. So this is very something that can be linked with many things. Okay, more questions.
I have one more question, and as they are, some of them our course mates, Mohammad Said, Ilham John, and Anissa Khan, and nowadays we are on the process of writing and submitting our documents for Canterbury University, and I would like to hear for your best advices for writing a good motivation letter.
First of all, just be yourself when you're writing motivation letter. Do not lie in your motivation letter, because everything will be questioned on the interview. And when you're writing a motivation letter, try to work with a smart goal basis. Try to be specific, try to be measurable, and all of that. And after that, you try to use advanced vocabulary when you're writing a motivation letter. And I have to say, motivation letter is not like the biggest part of applying to the Erasmus. One of the scariest part for me was when I was having interview. But when I just got into the interview with the teacher, I felt like it was nothing, because I was just myself, and it wasn't difficult at all. because first of all, you will be scared. When you experience it yourself, you will feel like it is nothing.
Okay, I can just add about motivational letter that in order to write a good motivational letter, you can write about your experience that you had and what inspired you to participate in Erasmus program. You should write it. And in the contrary of Wilhelm said, it wasn't so scary for me, but motivational letter was a very important part of participating in Erasmus. It's both of them are very important. You should pay attention to all of them.
And also about motivational letter, I can add that you should consider 3 main questions there. The first, what makes you different from others? And the second, what are you going to do in your Erasmus mobility time? And the next is, what are you going after your mobility in Tajikistan? So it will be better for you if you follow these questions on your motivational letter.
Thank you very much.
And also I want to mention that some people just scary about like interview, just don't think so. I mean, just saying that interview is just having just conversation with your friend. It's just get into interview and just speak about yourself. I mean, express yourself how you want. I mean, just feel yourself like in a better way. It's okay. You should find your uniqueness, which other your competitors doesn't have. So just show yourself, do your best. I'm sure that you will, do it.
Thank you, Mohammed.
Can I add also my option? The simple advice is that before making something, you should concentrate seriously and pay special attention to it. Just being simple to something, it's enough. It makes you confident, and don't worry about your steps, because we all are unique by our own qualities. As a rule, we all know, knowledge of languages is a doorway to wisdom. That is why don't be shy, don't lose your desire. Unfortunately, every moment cannot be repeated again.
If you let me, I want also to add some advices to you. So just be specific in all times in motivational letter and also in the interview part.
Questions?
I have one question. Hello, everyone. My name is Mukhlisa Urunova, and I'm a student of the first course. I have a question. Did your scholarship cover all of your expenses?
If you don't mind, I will answer to this. So in Spain also we got 800 euros per month, and also in Bulgaria the same. So what I would say that it is not enough, it's more than enough, because your expenses just can cover about half of your scholarship. So the next you can just use for travel or whatever you want.
Thank you.
Yes, I can also confirm it. In the Cordoba country of Spain, we have 850 in this city. And besides it, we have 800 euros for traveling expenses. And right now our university is working on giving us money for our expenses that we had to obtain a visa. It's also a hard process when you want to obtain a visa. You have to fly to Kazakhstan in order for the Spanish visa. and I think this money is more than enough to live here, and it's like surely enough in order to travel, and you might also collect money in order to bring to the university and pay for your tuition.
Okay, here I want to add clarification that scholarship policy in different universities are different, including, for example, in the University of Cordoba, the best thing of the Cordoba is that they cover including insurance, so they didn't pay for the insurance also for the whole stay. And also, at many cases, University of Cordoba, they help to reimburse your cost of the visa, which other university, they don't cover this. So mostly other universities, you have to pay for your own all visa costs for yourself. As well in the Varna and the Cantabria or Seville others. Just the exception is the University of Cordoba, where they are helping to reimburse all the costs, including visa and insurance. The rest is about the same, and the scholarship, it depends on the city. So which city you are from. For example, in Finland, the scholarship is more higher because the life cost is higher. In Cantabria, Cordoba is 850. In Varna is 800. In Osijek, how much you say? In Osijek, you have 800.
800.
800.
Yeah.
So in Osijek also 800. And I think in Osijek the life also is very cheap, right? The products and so on.
Costs are here very cheap than in other parts of Croatia, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Any questions? And is it enough for all of you, your scholarships are?
Yeah.
I want to add something that as it is a European program, it is an international program. Of course, it is all fully funded programs. For each, for your traveling, for expenses for visa, expenses for tickets, it's all covered by program. So that's why I want to say for my students that don't worry about expenses. And I wanted to add that Said Qasim Mukhtarov, he didn't ask what did you like the most of all. I wanted to say that I like the scholarship most of all. And it is all covered, fully funded program.
Questions?
I have a question. And I would like to know about educational system and the difference between educational system here and in your place where you are.
Okay, so let me answer to this question. So as my friends already mentioned, there's a big difference between our university and the universities are here in Varna, I mean. So in here it's mostly individualism. So mostly teachers just explain and give some tasks. So we are trying to do it, trying to analyze our tasks by ourselves or by our group. So teachers don't pay much attention explaining. So they do explain, but we also have to work by ourselves. So it depends much to ourselves, like. And about the exams also, there's a big difference. So we don't have like tests or something like this here. We have one individual and one group assignment. So these all assignments are based on analyzing, researching about something. So yeah, it's mostly like this. If anyone wants to add something.
I want to say that, of course, to teach, to explain these things for students, it is not easy work. To be a teacher, to teach something, it is not easy. But in European universities, you must work individually. Teachers only tutors your teachers your tutors will give you some tasks to do, and you have to do it yourself. To go to library or to labs to find out some activities, how to find literature, and to join to the library. It is all individually work of European universities, of course.
About the schedule, it's not like we do every day we go and study 5 hours. Maybe today I got like 2 hours, and tomorrow I don't have classes, and the other day I have like 4 hours of lectures. So it really depends on the which course are you taking. So it's a flexible schedule, and like attendance, it's not required, but it's welcomed. It's really good if you attend the classes, but you might not go to them and you don't get any troubles, but you're gonna lose the knowledges and you won't get collaborated with the teachers and students. So it's very like kind of free, and it's really upon the person. You get much freedom.
Thank you. I have a question for Mr. Fakhreddin. As he said, he was in Europe in 2020 and he's now in Tajikistan. I would like to ask, how do you use the experience and knowledge that you had in Europe, and how do you using here in Tajikistan?
Thank you for the question. I said before, and I will maybe say it again. So from this, my Erasmus experience, after coming back to Tajikistan, how I use it. Yeah. First of all, I use all this experience, knowledge that I got in Europe during my Erasmus experience for myself, for developing myself. I found a good job for myself. Right now, I'm working and also studying, and also I motivate other my course mates, other my relatives, my friends that this is Erasmus. Erasmus is like this, and apply for Erasmus. You will find a lot of things for yourself. You maybe will find yourself in Erasmus. And right now, I'm trying to use all this experience in my career, in my work, in my life. And right now, I'm working as Malem Mukhtarov said, as a head of banking service center of Alif Bank. And I'm trying every day. I'm trying to improve myself every day. I'm trying to work on myself. And this skill I got during my Erasmus experience. This is one of my skills. Another skill is how to be sociable, how to make conversations, how to make friends, how to deal with clients, how to deal with people. This is another skill which I earned from my Erasmus experience, and right now I'm using it in my daily work, in my life. And thanks to this period, to this experience, that right now I'm here in the place where I am. So I think that if I didn't go for Erasmus, maybe today I wouldn't be here. Maybe, who knows? Because I can say I found a lot of things during my Erasmus things. Before going to Erasmus, I was like, how to say, not so sociable. Yeah, I spoke really rarely, so I didn't have maybe a lot of friends. but after Erasmus, it changed my life to 180 degrees, I can say. That's why, guys, I say for all of you, use this opportunity for yourself. Use these opportunities in our institute in order to travel, in order to develop yourself, in order to get friends from all over the world, in order to get experiences, and even in order to find a good jobs here in our country, and in order to make the economy of Tajikistan better. Because I think that right now, maybe I have this chance, not so big, but a little bit this chance in order to influence to our economy. Because I'm working in bank, yeah, and banks are brains of our economy. So I can say my opinions, my ways that to do better our economy. I think this is really good. That's why this was about my experience and how I am using my experience in my life.
Thank you very much.
So I have a question. Hello, everyone. My name is Matluba Mamatshekwa. I'm second-year student. Some of you, know me. And so my question is now for students who are in a Varna University. We were able to see on Instagram that you recently celebrated our national holiday in our roles, wearing our national clothes, cooking our national meals, and I want to ask you how did they react for this, and what kind of impression did they get?
Oh, that's really like interesting question. And I think like each of us, like 12 of us here, we put a lots of efforts to organize it. We didn't sleep for 2 days. We did cooking, making the food. And I think Firuz, can you turn your microphone on, please, bro? And I can say like the impressions of our friends, like French, Armenian, Koreans, when we entered to the room, like with the tons of food, and they were like, "What? You made all of this? How? How is it possible?" And I think their opinions were insane. They're like, "Wow, is this country really exist? Is this culture is really exist? Why you guys are so hospitable? Why you guys are so nice?" And dances, I think the dances were really like the best part when we saw the French girls and French guys dancing the traditional dance. It was like insane. Firuz?
Yeah, that's yeah, you are absolutely right, Mahmoud. And this thing I would like to add is just wait for guests from other European countries to Tajikistan. Be ready to accept them and to host them as most almost all of them have expressed desire to visit and to experience our culture in reality. So that's why also they are, when we organized everything like food, a lot of food, they were really impressed both by the taste of it and both by the size of it, by the size of the table we laid. And I would say that of course it was the effort of all 12 people now studying in Varna, and this can be the advice for the future prospective students as we planned it before our going to mobility, because we had 1-day session in the international center and we worked together and we made a list of what we need to bring with us, because it's difficult to find the things you want to present from European countries. That's why we prepared for it beforehand, and we the young generation, we have to represent our country and we should do taking the responsibility on it, because the small country like Tajikistan is not known Even some of our friends from Europe, they cannot pronounce correctly Tajikistan. So, but after our presentations, they always got amazed. They are excited. That's why, how to say, we are passing this challenge to you guys, hopefully.
And this our friends, they're in a queue to visit Tajikistan. They're like every day when we can come, and it's like I want to come to Tajikistan to try sambosa. As Max, like our friend Maxim, he's like I want to always eat sambosas. But yeah, but it's like the culture. It might be a little bit difficult to them to accept our culture, our point of view, but whenever they understand, when they get all the data, like information, and they're gonna be like, wow, this is like something like new, uncovered, like not discovered for the Europeans, like to be such friendly, hospitable, and having such a old traditions, family values, and that's the most unique point of Tajik culture, which I'm so proud.
Okay, we have, I remember you, we are live on YouTube also, and we have some questions on YouTube chat. We have a question from Shahriyon, and he is asking about how about those students who got their second Erasmus? What do you recommend me in order to get the second time scholarship as you guys? And please tell me, so how it feels. So it's for those who got their second chances to get their Erasmus, please.
Okay, I think going for a second Erasmus.
This is Mahmoud, Firuz, and Ruqia.
Yeah, it's fixing your mistakes and try those things you didn't try during your first Erasmus. And yes, just enlarge the collaboration, to study more. It's so difficult to say why, like how it feels in second Erasmus, because it's something really hard to express. Firoz, please help me.
Yeah, but the first question was about how to get the second time.
Oh, okay. Then this was luck, I think, because I never expected to go for a second Erasmus when I found out about the second chance, and I was like, whoa, that's so nice. And Firuz, please.
Let me comment something.
I can
So, okay. Firuz, go.
Okay, thank you. I can go on the Shahriar's question. Of course, there was a luck, but luck doesn't come without effort and without any essence. That's the point I would like to mention. Due to the policy and the strive of our international center, we can see that each year the number of partners and the number of slots available to do your Erasmus are growing. So it means that there will be more possibilities to do your second Erasmus for those of you who have made the first one. And the thing you need to do is just, you need to show in your first Erasmus that you are the candidate who fits all the requirements of the Erasmus, and the person who made everything what was expected from both our Institute of Economy and Trade and the hosting university. And as a person who had an Erasmus experience, you have more responsibility, more obligations, and you need again to show everyone that you deserve it, and you should work for it. You should try hard. Thank you.
I have a very good question, guys. I spoke with my coordinator. He said that I think right now we are two of us in Croatia. I think from the next year they make a project for 4 people. And he said to me that had already a project and they are waiting for their response. And I hope from the next beginning next year, here will be 4 participants from the system.
Rohtia, do you want to say something?
Yes, I want to add that when I applied for my second Erasmus mobility, I didn't, no, it was not allowed for students to apply for a second time, but I just felt like I have to go there. So I applied, and even the Razokova and also Mukhtarov, their professor, that it's not possible to go for a second time. I just applied. So I think it's about persistence to your goals.
Okay, yeah, I think I will add some clarification here to Shahri, your question, and also previously Firouz Okunov mentioned. So what here at our international center we are trying to do is to send the right people. So of course, sometimes the decision of the selecting committee can be, you know, it depends on how you are super to lie and how you can pretend yourself that you are very good and you are prepared well to the interview, you know. So it means that we are also human and we can make some mistakes. But our mission of the commission, who are 3 persons who are interviewing you, is we have to try to select the best ones. So what happened with the Varna University of Management is that due to their policy, they couldn't accept the students from second year. So there was only 3rd year and 4th year students who we considered to be in the mobility. So as Firu said, we have interviewed and we have checked all the people. And at the end of the day, we didn't have enough people who could meet the basic requirements. So it was a question to send a person with a very low level of English and low level of knowledge. And firstly, I want to explain you that knowledge is higher than English. So knowledge is appreciated more than English. We are not looking for the perfect English. You have to have English that can allow you to understand, to receive information, to analyze, and to send back somehow to explain the information. So that's why knowledge is higher than the English. And that's why in the interview, we are trying to get what is your knowledge, how you understand things, how things are working. So the general education is higher than the English. Many people, they can say, oh, my English is better than he, why he passed. So there is these questions, you know, but the general education is always higher. How you understand your major, how you understand your field, how you understand overall things. So this is very important. So that's why there is a thing between two options. Select the people who didn't go there, but with very low requirements, who are not meeting requirements, and who can put a risk to the program. You know, if you cannot pass the exams, it's the university side, it's our side who are responsible to send people who are meeting the requirements, the basic requirements. Or to select the people with who have in past experience, but who can be successful in the project. So we wanted to go with this one, with less risky choices. So, and I want to say to Shahriyor, yes, of course, you are free to apply, but and we said to the people who went to the first time, we said you will be. You didn't all mention it, but you have to confirm it. You were in the reserve list. So all the people who went to the second times, they were in the reserve list. We said we will not be interviewing you because we know this. First, we have to go with the interview for the people who didn't take the Erasmus. And if we cannot find enough people from this base, we will be considering the second list, the reservist list. Am I right? You were in the reserve, all of you, 3?
Yeah, it's right.
Yeah.
So
And
Yes,
then
of course.
we consider the people from the reserve list. So that's why, Shahriar, you can apply, you will be in the reserve list from the starting. So we will be going with the people who didn't have the Erasmus at all. If we will have more spaces, we will be considering people in the reserve list. This is for everyone. So thank you for questions. More questions?
I have a question. I would like to know about, besides education, I would like to know about how is the life of being an Erasmus student program.
Okay, I want to start about our university in Croatia. It's a little difference between students in Tajikistan and students in Croatia, because the students' life here is more better than in ours. Here's more opportunities they give to students. First of all, it's our student center, when you can go to eat 3 times. You can read books, you can use their library, and you can have a rice there. And for the meal, you have 70% discount. It means if you take food for €5, you can eat with the 70% discount. You can eat for €1. I mean, it's very cheap than in other. I think we don't meet such centers in other parts, but in Croatia, it's everywhere. In every city, I think they have such centers in every part. It's the most interesting and astonishing part in Croatia.
Thank you, Anis, for your advice.
You're welcome.
I have a question. How many subjects do you learn? It depends on you or from university?
Okay, thank you very much for the question. I would like to answer to this question. The number of subjects depends on how many credits you study in our institute. So the aim of the mobility is in the perspective of IET, to accept the courses you have taken in the host university. For example, each year, each semester you study 30 credits. It depends on the credit. So for us, in the Varna University of Management, we study 4 subjects, but generally, if we count and sum up all the credits, it has to be 30, because our university, there should be the correlation between our university and the university where we study. So it depends. For example, here we could have even 3 courses if they are all by 10 credits each.
The same in Croatia, I can say that we have only 4 subjects, and the credit is 15. It depends on the credit.
I have a question.
Yes, please.
Hello guys, my name is Mahna. I'm a second course student. I want to ask our teachers about what kind of holidays in Sevilla and what place we visited in the Sevilla. Historical place visited in Sevilla University in Sevilla cities.
Can you repeat your question, please? You are about holidays, yeah?
Yes, holidays in Sevilla participated.
Holiday. We are waiting for a new holiday. The first time that we came, they had a religion holiday, religious like Easter, yeah. And we had a week holiday. After that, we had some familiarization with University de Seville, and we traveled the city. We visit some sightseeing, and now a week ago, the second week, we are waiting for a new holiday. It is a fairy holiday. It is like a festival, big festival. International, they will come many tourists from all over the world, and we are going to visit, of course. Can you add something? I don't know.
Yeah, it's very interesting, and you will learn something new about the Spanish cultural and religions, and it's very different. And I think when we will share our videos and photos, you can follow up our Facebook and Instagram, and also Institute's Facebook and Instagram. There we will share, and you may have your own conclusion, and we hope that you will like it.
And I would also like to add that this kind of holidays celebrated in the whole Andalusia. Andalusia is the region in the Spain, and it's like most famous because of the celebrating Semana Santa. They call it Holy Week. And when you have Semana Santa, they give you a holiday for barely 10 days. And on this 10 days, you can just attend any of these holidays because streets are like mostly closed. People walk in the crowds, and it's hard to adapt to their parades. And at this time, you can just work on yourself or just travel. And also we have a special kind of holiday next week. It's called also Feria. But I don't have enough information because we didn't attend any of this. But all of my Spanish friends who are locals, they tell me that you should experience it once in a lifetime.
I want to add that it is a light and shows dancing flamenco, of course. It is all in this festival, in this fairy holiday. It is very colorful.
Did you see flamenco in Plaza de España?
Yes, of course. I wanted to add, we visited Plaza de España. It is the most
beautiful, the Plaza de España.
Yes, yeah. It is the
I
most
would
beautiful,
not agree
the
with
most.
that because in Cordoba we have the best flamenco. It is different from the Seville, but
No, I think
like
that
with more
Seville is
emotion.
better.
You can come and visit and check it out.
Because
So
Seville,
we
it
have
is
been
the
to Seville, we
capital.
have seen the flamenco, but in Cordoba it is different.
Yeah.
Okay, it is the.
Let's take a video. Let's take a video and make a challenge. Which flamenco is better? Are you in?
Seville is the hometown of the flamenco. Seville was invented in the flamenco. Was invented in Seville. So,
Seville, it is the capital of.
Motherland of flamenco.
The capital of Andalusia. That's why flamenco, it is the most unique in Seville, I think so.
But Cordoba was the biggest city in the Arab empires, and I think when they developed it, it became better in the Cordoba because it has more emotions. Our university presented us the flamenco and all the cultural stuff when we had welcoming day in the University of Cordoba, and let's make a challenge.
Of course. I wanted to ask Ustad, I wanted to ask that if our students İlhamcan Tursunov and Muhammad Said, they will visit our national week on May or not?
If they want, they can go.
Okay. But it is not included in program, yeah?
No.
How it is?
We don't have any
International Staff Week is only for staff. It's not for students. So there will be partners from all the universities. There will be more than 50, 60 people, and there will be all the staff. not the students.
Okay, I see.
But they
Thank
can,
you.
if they want, so the students from Cordoba, if you want, you can go to Seville during the international week, because we will have 5 teachers going from in May 22, May 28. I mean, you cannot stay all the week. You can go just for 1-2 days if you want, and meet with our teachers. You will be a big group, and you can go together, make one club or something like.
And that's why I want to say that we are waiting for our students and for teachers. Please welcome Mirzo Bakhtiyor, Nisahon, please, everybody's from John.
Thank you.
I miss my students very much. That's why we are waiting for you and all staff, teachers.
Yeah,
sure.
Varna University, the students from Varna University are actually finishing their mobility, so they are coming back to Fujian in 1 week.
Yeah.
Yes, so you are coming May 1st, you'll back home. And how is your exams actually? So we are talking about the exams. Are you finished all the exams, or you have some more?
I think just 2 or 3 students have exam on Monday, and that's all. But for the majority of our students, the exams are done. We had a talk yesterday with Mrs. Christina, who's the International Relations Department head officer, and she told us that our marks and the transcript of records will be available by the end of May at last. So for the majority of us, the exams are done, and I think they are done perfectly. So because when there was the teachers' expressions and their how to say, they were how to say,
satisfied.
Yeah, they were satisfied. Sorry for forgetting that word. They were satisfied with everything, and they were happy with our works. And so I hope that we will all get good and excellent marks.
Great. Any questions from the room?
I have. My question is, are you learning your subjects and lessons with more practical or theoretical ways? Can you hear my question?
Can I explain? We here in Varna University of Management, we have more practical because we work in the group and change our opinion. And ours in more practical, theoretical also, but we have a research analysis in the marketing, in the spheres of economy.
Yes, so as Nizam said, we have both theoretical and also practical parts. So mostly, as I already mentioned, teachers just tell about theoretical parts, and then we have to do with our groups all other part like analyzing, doing researches. So it all like practical parts.
Okay, so this is one last question. I mean, I'm also here, you can ask me the question if you want, because there will be no only chances to ask any questions, because we have, I remember we have ongoing University of Cantabria, and I'm also trying to explain, to answer your questions, to make something clear if you have any doubts. So, I mean, I'm also in the room, and you can also ask me a question. And we have 2 last questions. If you have 2 questions, we can make 2 questions. If no questions, then we will summarize, and that's it. Questions?
May I ask?
Yes.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Abdul Hafiz, and I want to ask students who had been already in Cantabria, And can they tell us about their experience, their application duration of their interviews in order to apply to Canterbury University, and what process did they pass to be there?
I think that it is all the same.
No, sorry. Question for the student from Cantabria, Pirus and Rukia.
Okay, thank you for the question. Yeah, last year I had an experience in the University of Cantabria, and pointing out about the application procedure, as Pomidora has mentioned, it's the same as for all the universities. For the duration of the interview, it depends on you, and it depends on your knowledge and how your talking will go on, and it's approximately 10-15 minutes. As for the University of Cantabria, I can say that it is very powerful university, and the main thing here we have all pointed the peculiarities and the features of the European universities, and it all can apply to University of Cantabria. But in Spain, for example, to compare the Bulgaria and Spain, in Spain during your studies you will have more freedom, but you need to use the freedom given by the university correctly, as otherwise it can be the fails in the exam.
We can just see
because
city,
they can
enjoy it,
because
have a meal together and talk.
Because they give you freedom to study yourself, but the exams are very strict in Spain. The people who have studied, they can confirm it, and that's why
Yes,
for the
it is.
yeah, it is. So Rukia may continue.
Yes, about studying in University of Cantabria, I can add that it's really complicated, but the basic knowledge are the knowledge which we are studying in our home university. That's why if you want to be successfully complete your Erasmus mobility in University of Cantabria, you should to study very nice in our home university. Yes, that's the point.
Thank you. I just want to confirm that as Pirus and Rukia mentioned, so the exams in the University of Cantabria, what is made of strict? More strict, it means a little bit difficult. Because when you go to the mobility and when you see any pressure to yourself from the teacher, because teachers, they don't make you a pressure. But the exams will be so difficult that you understand that you miss the pressure of the teacher, and you are not assessing the exam. When you're not assessing the exam, when you say that the exam is very easy and you cannot make the exam, then you understand why you were missing the classes, why you didn't attend the class, and so on. Of course, I mean, the University of Cantabria is a state university, and it is one of the, in the ranking, is one of the higher positions in the rankings. So it means they have very high requirements for the exams. So it means you have to really study hard. It's not complicated, I would say. It depends on you. If you study hard, you can get succeed. And of course, as they can compare right now with Bulgaria, and Bulgaria is more like freedom because also Varna University of Management is a private university. So they are more flexible to put the requirements. They are more flexible to put the exam rates and so on. So this is just for you to have an idea.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. No questions? We have last one question. If no one last question, we will close here. 1, 2, okay, no questions. So thank you very much. I just want to mention that there was a question, right? There was a questions from Hamida asking what you will get afterwards, or also you ask what you will have afterwards. So I will just add that after being in the Erasmus, so you will have a network. You know what's mean network? Contacts. So right now, I believe so. Maybe in Tajikistan, our university has one of the biggest groups, or we call it network of the Erasmus. And we have a on Telegram group, we have IET Erasmus community. We are how many? 50 people? We are 50 people. And with these 50 people, each year we have annual meetings. Usually we make annual meetings in December. We gather, we do something. It can be something funny or it can be something else. But the powerful thing is that we have these 50 people uniting each other with the Erasmus. So it's one big family actually. And we can support each other. We have a support within the group. We can help each other. We can promote something together. So there are something, the people, they are working together, they come up with the teams, they can come up with the businesses maybe jointly done. And also we are right now closely working with the different organizations. And May 22-28, we are hosting IET International Week here, and we will have teachers from University of Seville, from University of Cantabria. So you will meet with the coordinator of the University of Cantabria this May 22-28. So they are coming to us for the first time, also coming from Launa University from Finland. And where we will have the biggest meeting with the IET community, and we invite all, like in 5 years, we have more than 50 students, and we invite all these 50 students with the meeting with our guests from Europe. So within this group, we also want to invite other organizations. Within the other organizations, we have ideas about maybe in near future when we'll be like less free. We want to make some social projects. We want to work with the grants. And within this group, we will be implementing projects, grants. Maybe we can, with this group, we can create NGO. And we will try, as you said, maybe we can try our we want to make our contribution bigger than it is right now. So it's just a promotion of the IET family. We are 50, and I really hope that you will have enough knowledge, enough motivation to join us. And here, all the members of this IET Erasmus family, you are all the members of this community group. And let's invite our future students to join us, to be a member of this community, a member of IET Erasmus community. So you are very welcome.
Join our IET Erasmus family and get more knowledge, get more experience, and get more skills. And also travel and study and travel. Yeah, so simple.
Make sure to join our IET Erasmus community.
Join our family.
Of IET too.
Be a member of our big family, and we are really welcome for the new members, and we love to meet new individuals.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's join our Erasmus family.
And you are welcome to our family.
We are glad to meet new participants to our family.
And we are waiting for you.